This is iAS Live Music Review. I'm all cut off. It don't even matter because it's all about you right now. My name is Double V. Can you please let the base know what you're here for, who you are, why you're even interested in doing the New Music Wednesdays, and how important it is for artists and anybody looking to network.
What's up? It's Brittany Taylor, Killer Chicken, every flavor, and I am here with
DJ Webstar. And we here at New Music Wednesdays because we're celebrating our 19-year anniversary of our record, The 5000, which is one of the biggest underground records of all time in New York.
5000. John Brown. Skrilla Hill. It's the D, it's the J, Webstar.
I'm also celebrating the 20th anniversary of my album, Caught in the Web, which features Chicken Noodle Soup.
Let's take it, let it rain. Let it rain. I clear it out.
So we just did a new record. We released it yesterday called If I Were Your Boyfriend, If You Were My Boyfriend. It's a remake of Nicole Ray's If I Were Your Girlfriend's record.
If you was my boyfriend, imagine what we could be. Let's go.
Which is a legendary record for us. We grew up on it, dancing to it, partying to it in a skate key. And, you know, it's important for artists to get out and hit the ground running. Everything's not always about just being in your house on the phone. Sometimes you can get out and come meet people like yourself who have your own platform, who can help spread the word about your music. It's very important to meet other creators and other executives, other people, other artists, and just connect. You never know who you might end up doing music with, who might end up managing you, who might end up DJing for you, who might end up getting your song played on the radio, who might end up getting your features, getting your song on playlist. So it's very important for artists to come out sometimes and get outside, man. Get out the house. Get off your stinking ass.
So when they're outside though, and you're talking about the music, and you said two key things to me. You said skate key, and you said Nicole Ray.
Please, you wasn't in the skate key with the pelly on your back and the boys on your feet.
So that means you've been around for some time. And if those keywords don't hit the base and hit people that are listening, that means they need to do some research. So I do have to ask though, for the new music that you are releasing, because I'm stressing this with my base, the independent artists that submit music to us, are your projects registered? Not just with BMI and ASCAP or ASCAP, but Harry Fox Agency. Do you own your own ISRC? Do you have your own UPC, Media Base, Luminate?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Sound Exchange?
That's how you get all your money.
Wait, I'm sorry, wait. Because I tell them, but they don't believe.
So you got to register your record privately, because when your record's getting played on Instagram and on the radio in the UK or in LA or in New York, or somebody put it in a story, you want in China, you want to be able to know where it's getting played at for you. Because this is also, it's not just about the money. This is also how you get the research to see where your biggest market is. So you might, I found out I got a big market in Japan. So I went out to Japan. But if I didn't have my research, and I wasn't, if it wasn't registered, I wouldn't know where it was registered. So it's very, very important. But like I said, these are things that we didn't know as kids 19 years ago. Now we know. And now it's time for us to do things the right way and get every coin.
all the coins.
All the coins. When you say you didn't know this as kids, were any of your singles or any of your releases something that you lost on because it wasn't registered appropriately?
Absolutely. So it's so crazy. We got a record called The 5000, which is one of the biggest New York underground records of all time. It got over 18 million views on YouTube. It was never released, ever. We just released it last week after 19 years. So that's just an example. A lot of my records I did wasn't registered right, and it goes into the black box, and after a certain time, it's over. So, you know, I think they got a statute of limitations of 7 or 10 years. I'm for certain things, but if you don't get your, and publishing is important. I suggest when you do records with artists, you do the publishing split in the studio while you do the record, when you do the record, because people seem to get amnesia about who wrote what and who did what.
And what a lot of people don't know is that in some of the biggest studios, the split sheets is right there. Nobody pays attention to it. When you go to Quad Studios, Circle House in Miami, all these different studios, the split sheets are in the studio. If you don't see them, go ask somebody that work at the studio, can I get a split sheet? And they're going to pull it right out. So pay attention to that.
I could bang it all the way all home. All the way. Yeah. and they'll say, oh, I'm with ASCAP, oh, I'm with BMI, and they'll just leave it at that, not knowing there's so much others. And then they go viral, they have nothing to show for it.
It's probably happening to somebody right now.
Can you just tell them one more time what you release, where they can find it, and what you need them to do? So a lot of people be like, oh, go stream, I'm everywhere, but a lot of people don't tell them, yo, I need you to engage. What type of engagement are you asking them to do?
Tell them. We officially dropped the record, If You Are My Boyfriend, DJ Webstar featuring Brittany Taylor. We dropped it yesterday.
5,000 was put out last week.
But 5,000 was put out last week. So what I need y'all to do for both of these records, the challenge. We got the 5,000 challenge going on right now. For the 5,000 challenge, we got $5,000 for the best dance video. So we need y'all to post that on Instagram, and we need y'all to post that on TikTok. And then if you are my boyfriend, we also got the challenge. And for that challenge, we're going to allow y'all to be in the video, which we're going to shoot in a few weeks. So, and yeah, we're going to give you a little item from each collaboration that we're doing. I'm going to let him tell y'all about those collabs. It's very exciting.
So we're doing collaborations with Gold Donuts, shout out to Square Off. With Pele, shout out to Bobby and King of Spank. Prada, shout out to Eugene. What else? We're going to be giving away gifts from all our collaborations and shooting music videos. So we're going to bring y'all out. So we're going to do the challenge for 5,000. If you were my boyfriend, pause. It kind of feel weird me saying that, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I'm excited, man. The summer starts now.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. No.
If you was my boyfriend, imagine what we could be then.
Hard work. Every day I'm putting on.
iAS.
1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong.
You ready?
Yep.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
We are here tonight. I hope y'all tuned in. Y'all ready for the craziness, man.
Man, the hustle been cold, got a G on it. Got a trust in the plan, got a C on it. Man, I never gave up, got a B on it. Put the game in the lock, got a key on it. Man, I'm haters try to block, got the D on it. Straight drop out the pot, got the heat on it. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king, I'm a throne. Is you in it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong.
iAS music.